If you eat gluten-free and you miss slice and bake cookies, I have a recipe for you. These gluten-free slice and bake cookies are so fun to make and yield soft, buttery sugar cookies. Welcome to my 12 days of gluten-free Christmas treats. Here's recipe number 2. You'll start by making a simple gluten-free sugar cookie dough. I use gluten-free measure flour to make this recipe easy. Scoop 1/3 of the dough into a small bowl. Then you'll add whatever color you like, stir it in, and roll the dough into a flat 1-inch thick disc. Freeze the colored dough for a few minutes before you cut out these little shapes. Then you'll press the cutouts together to make a stack. I found the best way to do this is to get my fingers a little wet and dampen the top of each cutout. Once you have 2 stacks, you'll freeze the cutouts before adding the rest of the dough. Press the 2 cutout stacks together to make one long roll. Then you'll take 1/6 of the remaining dough, roll it into a log, and press it onto the shape. It is so satisfying when that whole roll comes together. I like to wrap it tightly in parchment paper. The roll of cookie dough wrapped in parchment paper would make an amazing food gift. Then you'll slice and bake the cookies. You can make a few at a time and refrigerate the rest of the roll for later. I hope you give this recipe a try this holiday season. You can find this recipe in my Let's Celebrate Gluten-Free cookbook or on my website.